Module 14, Employee Login. Another free lesson to help you become a better coder. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your continued support helps make these videos possible. And as always, I thank you all for watching this video. So in this video, we are going to be adding a login screen with case-sensitive validation. We're also going to be adding 2 additional fields to the employee table, namely the LastLoggedInDate and the LastLoggedOutDate. And we are going to need to tweak the queries to capture the current password. Alright. Also, we're going to be adding 2 functions, the login, logout functions. Alright, let's see how I accomplish this logic. Alright, let's get back to our program. Let's go to all folder, access projects. Let's go to let's make a copy of this latest one, the module 13. We are going to do a login this time. Alright, let's do 14. How about user login? Yeah, that sounds appropriate. Alright, let's go in there. Let's enable the content. Oh, by the way, I just realized, remember when I was designing these and you get all these bunch of lines? That has to do with the recording application. Alright, so yeah, I guess it uses a lot of memory, so that's why we saw that jacket line. It might be today as well. So let's take a look. This is what we did last time. We did what did we do? User, this employee. Okay, all right. Okay, and we did this guy. Yep, we can update. Obviously, we don't want to. Yeah, we don't want user to see these passwords, because otherwise they would know which one they used last time, right? We want them to guess. All right, we want them to guess. So what we need to do, we need to hide this guy. We need to hide this guy, and we don't need them to. We don't want them to look at. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do that before we do a login. I'm glad I came in here and start looking around. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's close this guy down. What was it? My profile? Is it profile? What is it? What is it? What is it? Employee profile. Yeah. Basically, what we don't want them to see this. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go in there. Yeah, it's been a couple of days, and so all right. So we don't want them to see this. We don't want them to see that. Let's comment that out, and I'm going to copy this guy. We don't want them to see that. I'm going to comment that guy instead just deleting it. You know, I mean, it doesn't hurt to leave it there, except we can say sorry, you can't see this. False. That's all. All right, and the rest is fine. Okay, because obviously we don't want them to look at to see the previous employee previous. There you go. That's better. So we can do this, and we say, or actually, you know what? We can say, hey, what was your what was your password before. Yeah, get a confirmation. They can't just yeah. You know how we go to the website and we go say, hey, we want to change password, and they say, hey, what was your previous password, right? So if it doesn't match, it says, oops, this is not you, for example. Or you can just leave it like that. Anyways, I'll let you decide. If you want me to do a confirmation, for example, to validate the recent password, you let me know. I'll do whatever you want, mister. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna close out from there. Alright, so everything looks good. Alright, everything looks good. Alright, let's do the login. Basically what we want is the login. Alright, duh. So let's go to a form design. One thing I want to do is I want to grab this color right here and grab that color and then swap back, and then we're just gonna add the header here, and then put that guy there. Alright, like so. And then I think there's a label that we gotta grab. Let's grab this label. Alright, I mean, if you make it look the same, it looks intuitive, you know. I'm just gonna make this guy like J long, and then make that text the center. You see where I got the text center here? Look at that. And now I can just shrink that guy down. Look at that, and we don't need anything down here. Alright, right about that. That's good for now. And let's click on this empty pane here. If you come over here, you see the record selector. We don't want that. And navigation, nah. How about sizable? Sizable, we want to look at a dialog, alright, and with no control, actually, you know what, we can do the yes control button, yes, and minimize, maximize, none, and that will just give us the close button. Alright, top right close. Okay, also we want to auto center this guy. See that auto center? Let's do that. Alright, Control S and call this form login. Alright, so let's take a look. Ooh, hold on, hold your horses. Form design. One thing that we need to do here, you see this pop-up and module? Let's make that those two guys. There you go. Pop-up and model, not module, model. Alright, so let's look at the login. That's better. That's what we want. Oh, you see this bottom one here? Let's get rid of that. That's a scroll bar, okay? So let's do that. Design. By the way, we are I think we're done with this navigation. Let's check out the scroll bar. See there? Make that neither. Yes. Now if you take a look at it, you don't see that black or gray bottom portion. You see that? That's nice and clean right there. Yes sirree. And then we can just have one button say login. Otherwise they can just click this guy, bam, done. Alright, so that's that. So yeah, let's do that. I want to come in here, and remember, we want to make everything look uniform, so you can just come in somewhere. I'll just open this guy up. All I want is just this button right here. Copy. Alright, and swap over, and then paste. And that will be our login. Alright, so that will be our login. So go ahead and name this guy CMD login. Alright, like so. And then let's see what else can we grab from this guy. How about this two text boxes? You know what? See there, see how it doesn't move. See there, that has to do with the see there, it doesn't move. That has to do with the Windows application of the recording application. because I've been working on this without recording and they look fine. So, and it just came to mind and say, hey, that could be that little guy right there. I'm gonna copy that, select this booger, and then paste. Yeah, we got everybody there. Okay, I'm gonna close this guy out. We're not interested in him. All right, let's make this guy smaller. Right about there. That looks good right there. And I'm gonna put this air right there. We also, yeah. User, let's call user name. That will be the email address, remember that? And then this one will be password. Alright, so go ahead and name this guy appropriately. txt user name. Alright, and this guy txt password. Alright, while we added, let's come to this data right here. Input mask, type in password. That will just mask it so that we don't see. Alright, that just mask it. That's all. Alright, let's fix this error right here. Change that error name to user name. And then this guy, error password. Alright, and I'm gonna move this guy down just a tad, right? So, and maybe this guy over to the right just a tad, right there. Looks right. How about shorten this name, this label? Oops, my bad. Shorten this label right here, right about there. That's good. That looks good. What do you think? That looks good. Maybe center that a little bit more. Bam, bam, bam. That looks pretty even right there. So we're gonna make this guy good. That looks good. One thing that we need to do is, how about copy this guy, and then we're gonna select this details, paste. Alright, this will be error messages. Alright, error messages, and I'm just gonna make it there and make that a left align. And let's name this guy LBL error message. That's good right there. See there? That's good right there. Right there. Alright. Now let's go into the employee. Let's look at the employee module. Not class module, just module. This guy right here, DB access. Let's look at that guy. Okay, to save password, we got all these, right? Okay. What we need is two functions, alright? We need login, and that will be we're gonna pass in user ID. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this whole shebang here. I'm gonna copy the whole shebang, and then we'll call this one login. Alright, and then we're just gonna take all these booger out. Also take this guy out and change this to sub routine. That looks good right there. That looks good. Okay. What else do we need here? Obviously, we don't need a whole bunch of slew here. I'm gonna take all that out. We're just gonna do login. Alright. So I'll go ahead and fix this guy, login, and copy logout. Oops. Like so. Maybe maybe the big capital I there. Good. Good. Let's take a look at the table, see what else we what do we need to do here when we log in. Let's take a look at employee. I'm not gonna make it too fancy, all right, but what we can do here, I'm going to say last log in date, and then last log out date. All right, so that's it. That's all we're gonna do. We're just going to do these two guys when we log in. So let's fix this guy. Oh, not there. The one thing I want to do here, if you go to, before we go, see this object automation, one thing I want to do is I want to get rid of this guy. All right, I want to get rid of that guy because, yeah, I want to get rid of this guy. So I'm just going to copy this guy because if I import this to work with another application, I don't want to have to pull both of them in. All right, so what I want to do here, I just want to put that guy on top, and now I can just delete this guy. All right, remove. That will, if I import this guy to work with another application, it will just work without requiring that guy. All right, now see right here. What I want to do here, I want to replace a whole bunch of them. All right, so let's do replace. Type object. Now you don't have to do this. All right, Access should just know. Okay, Access should just know. But in case, just in case, you know where this guy is. All right, so we explicitly tell it, hey, this is where it is. All right, just in case, because if you have another function, it will bark. So this is a safety. This is a safety. Just if you do this, that's safety. All right, so that means it will always refer to this guy. If you don't, then if you have delete or somewhere else or save somewhere else, it's going to collide. All right, it's going to collide. So if you explicitly type in the module name, it will always refer to this guy. All right, that's something that you need to keep in mind. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that on the bottom of that type. Oops, type. Delete. Yeah, I'm gonna put this right there. That's fine too. Just so that they're next to their cousins. See, these are their cousins. These are variables. All right, they are cousins. Okay. So another thing that I want to remove. There is an application message in here. You know what? Let me do this. Let me find application for this module. Oh, okay. Alright, okay, good. 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 Save. We're done. And we got rid of that little dingy. Alright, so now let's go use it. Let's go use it. We're gonna recreate the employee class object because we add two items in here. See there? We add these two items, we gotta recreate them. Alright, so create object and type employee. That's all you have to do. Good. Let's copy this booger and go to class module employee. See here, what we want here, we don't want to do everybody. All right, for now, leave this initialization there, or well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just remove the rest of them. Just remove the rest of them, like so. And this guy's right here. Make sure you put that guy back in there with DB access. Take it with. That's all. Good. And now let's pop this guy open. Right there. All right. Remember, you gotta stop right at the delete right here. You gotta take this guy out. All right, so select the rest of them out, delete. All right, the customize functions that we have added, make sure they stay on top. That way, you know you're not going to delete them and having to recreate them. All right, we know this module is on the bottom. You see that, that's the top one, employee deleted. So just be mindful when you're taking things out. There, we should be good now. All right, save. Let's do debug, compile. Perfect. See there? Nice, no errors. All right, we're done. Thank you very much. All right, now it's a fun time. It should be a fun time. One thing I noticed. I am going to the employee right here. What I want to do here, let's go to the code behind. I want to show you something. Here, this guy right here, employee right here, I want to take this out. Copy that. Alright, because we're gonna log this guy in. Alright, and this module, this object will be used throughout our application. You see, so the appropriate place to do is to put in this module right here. Alright, and then we're just going to say, instead of private, we're just going to say public. That way we can identify. Another thing that we need to do, we can say is we're going to say is logged in as boolean, like so. All right, so what needs to happen here when we log this guy in? All right, we're gonna do this. Let me show you. We're gonna do this. Let me show you. All right, we are going to say update employee set last. Now you don't have to do capital. You can just do this. Last logged in date equals pound now, pound, like so. That's it. And then take this back out. All right, now you don't have to put this semicolon. All right, it's okay, access is good. And then now all we have to do is, oopsie, all we have to do is to say current db execute, and then SQL. That's it. All right, now once we log in, we want to do this. We say equals true. Oh, that's a log out, my bad. That's all right, we can just fix that. This will be logged out date, like so. All right, and then we don't need this because we don't have those guys, and I'm going to get rid of this guy, like so. Nice and simple. Check that out. So this is real easy. All right, now I'm going to just copy this booger right here all the way up to the dim, and then see this guy. Now all I have to do here is just say log in to log in, changing log out to log in. That's it. Nice and simple. Look at that. We are done. Save. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, if it's logged in, we want to say it's logged in. You see there? Now we can use this function, this object, throughout our application. You see? Then you don't have to do a whole bunch of you don't want to keep going back to the database if you don't have to. All right, and that's called yeah. If you don't have to, you don't need to. You don't want to just keep going back. Now let's go back to the login screen. all you have to do is come over here. You see where the login screen? Oh, I don't have one here yet, just yet. Alright, so I'll go ahead and close this guy out, and then right here, go to click event. Right there, click event. We can also add the actually on the onload here. You see there, onload. Click, go in. What we want to do here, we want to say caption equals how about employee login, and what does the header say? What does the header say? What is that name? Header. Duh, header. So now we can also say me header caption equals employee login. Good. That's all we need to do. We're done. Nah. So now we can do this. If not is no, username and not is no, password, then oops, like so. One thing that we need to do, we need to grab a user. We need to grab a user. Yeah, we need to grab a user based on the name. Also because we made this object global. All right, I'm going to show you something I'm going to copy this. Yeah, I'm going to scroll down because we made these guys globally. All right, we don't need to pass in the object. Let me show you. Way down here. See this right here? See this right here? You don't need to do that. You can take that out because it's understood. All right, because it's understood with this guy up there. Okay. Another place that we need to do is this guy. You see there? Because we made it globally, we don't need it. All right. And now we are going to go to the employee form and remove that object. Okay. On the save, looking for save. Oh, there, right here. See there? Remove that, all right? And it should be just fine there. Also, what else do we have? Retrieve, display right here. You see that? We don't need that because, all right, Control S, because we made that object global. All right, so let's debug this guy right here. There's another one right here. Save, debug again. Let's go find another one right there. All right, save. Good. See there? We don't need that. Good, we're done. All right. Where were we? We were at login. Let's close this file so we can go back to all form. Yeah, right here. So now, oh yeah, you know what? We gotta get retrieve. We gotta get the user based on their email address. User, where are you? Right here. All right. So what I want to do here, I'm just going to copy this guy. All right. Make sure you put all the above the deleted. All right, because just in case you need to add certain things. then you can just paste right at the bottom. So here we want to say by email, and then we can put in email address, and then right here, right there, let me see what do we have a user list here. Email. We need to tie the email and the password together here. That way we can just retrieve it from here. Hey, let's do that. It's not difficult to do. First we got to get a list of password. That is let me see, email password. Let's take a look at this guy. That is active. See there? That is active. So to do that, do we have password list here? Email password list right here. So okay, all right. So basically what we could do here, let's make a copy of this guy. Copy, paste, select, copy, paste. And what we want to do here, we want to rename this guy to employee password, active password, or current password list. There you go. Good. So we got current right here. Let's go in there. We are going to modify where active is 1. Where take this guy out and say 1. That's it. Control S. If you take a look at it again, you don't see 1. You see there? Now the employee list, we can pull this guy in there. You see there? And it knows. Well, let's see. Okay, there's something that we need to do here. Let's take that out for now. Let's massage this a bit more. We don't need employee title. Alright, we don't need employee title. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's take this out. We don't need the employee there. That's redundant. We just do this. Alright, and then we just need this guy. Oops. Oh. Password ID. There. And we need this guy. That's it. That's all she wrote. We need a bunch of all these guys, except only the current one. Okay, we're good now. Save. Now we can put it in. Now it only matches 1 instead of both of them. Alright, we don't want that. We don't want that. We just want that booger right there and right there. And now the employee list, it also includes password. Like so. Alright, let's save that guy, close it out. Let's take a look. Employee list. Password right there. You know what? Let's move this guy to next email address. Yeah, that way we know they're right next to each other. Email address right there. Save again, close, reopen. Perfect. Perfect. Obviously, when you load this guy, only the administrator or developer can see this password. But on the screen, you can't see that. Alright, on the screen you can't see that. Alright, and you know what? I'm gonna make that guy capital. There. Alright, close it down. Let's get back in our program here. Let's check our program. I'm going to close this guy, close that guy, have it there. Now go to code behind. When it's logged in, we want to say if user, nope, not user, employee, DB access, employee name by email. Here's a username. Then you see there, and here we'll say if what is that application that we use, huh? Is this a string match? String match. If string function, there you go, case username and all user, all employee, see there, email address, and I'm gonna move down here, and string function, case sensitive, password, all employee dot password. Okay, so we got to get a password from there. Alright, let's put something in there and then we'll come back. Then. So what happens here, we got to get that password in there, right? So what we could do here, we need to massage this guy. Now you have to remember, alright? Now you have to remember password and password as string. Remember that you got to do this guy, alright? So let's scroll down to email address. Right behind here, copy, password. Alright, I'm just gonna copy that guy. Oopsie, like so, and then down here we say equal. Alright, and now in the module, alright, in the module, when we retrieve, we want to retrieve from query list. Hopefully all this all in there. We gotta double check, make sure we got all the stuff in here. Alright, and now we can say all employee password. You see there? Alright, also there's another place way back here, right here, all employee password equal password. Also here we gotta make sure we get this guy from here, list, save. Now let's go double check, make sure we have all this stuff. Alright, let's go to go to the front end, employee list right here. Do we have everybody? We got first name, last name, employee title. So we gotta double click on this guy and we'll go ahead and move that guy to the front. There, last name, title, email address, and then and then we need a login, logout. That's it. That's all we have to. That's all we need. So we got employee ID, first name, last name. You see right here, I'm reading. Title, and then title name comes from here. All right. And then email address, jump back here, and then we need login, logout. All right. So let's pop that guy in there. Log in, log out, and then let's move that guy forward to the front. Right there. Actually, that's after email address. Well, they don't have to be in order. Just understood. They don't have to be in order. Alright. So and then we got password. Okay, good. Control S. Close. Let's double check. Good. Good. Now we can use this query to get the information. See there? Now we have all bunch of these right there. Okay? All bunch of these right there. Alright. That's that. That is that. That looks good right there. Okay, that looks good right there. Let's close that down. Obviously, we're gonna find out if we get any barking. What will we? So we match this guy. We'll match this guy. Right here, password. Now we're gonna say password. You see there? So if the whole thing match, then we want to say call employee DB access login. You see there? And now we just pass in. You can do, or you can also use O employee ID. Oops, employee ID right here to log in. All right. That's it. That's all she wrote. That looks good right there. Once you log in, we want to close this booger down. So to do that, we'll say close is the form me name. That's it. All right. Don't hard code the name of the form. All right. Not if you don't have to. All right. So let's take a look. One thing that we want to do here, before we close that down, one thing we want to do here. See this main navigation right here? These right here. We gotta make sure we do these things. All right. So what we want to do here, we want to make this guy public, and we want to get rid of this guy. Well, actually, you don't want to get rid of that. We just comment this guy out for now. All right. Save. I'm going to open up one of these forms. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm copy this burger here, the front one. Close. Before we close this guy, we want to do this. We say employee ID equals O employee, like so, and then we want to say display employee. See there? That function right there will enable the buttons. All right. This function right here will enable these buttons. All right. So that's how that works. That's how that works. Also, one thing that we have to do. All right. Also, one thing that we have to do. Right here. right here, we want to when we close the application, we want to log off. All right, we want to log off, and we don't want to display this guy. That was just for me to not having to enter stuff in there. So take that guy out. See this guy? Let me show you. See that? Take that guy out. Display employee. All right. We want to add. Let's see. We want to add the onClose. Once we close this application, right there, onClose. What we want to do is we want to say call employee DB access logout, and then me txt like so. That's it. That's programming, mister. Alright, let's see if it does what we want it to do. Alright. So close. Let's see if it let's see if if we get any barking. Well, before we do that, let's go compile this guy. Make sure we don't have any. See there? I am glad. This one is okay. Email address. Duh. Thank you very much. Email address. Like so. Good. And now we should be good. Alright. Also, one thing I want to double check, because yeah, these are the things that you gotta really check. I want to find where else do we have this guy other than here. Okay, so let's go find them. Let's go find it. How about current application? What we want to do now is make sure we don't have it. I know it's in the main. I think it's in the main. Let me go to the main right here, because that's the only place that we have right here. Go to the top. That's what I thought. Yep, that's what I thought. So we gotta get rid of this guy. Remember, we made that guy globally. I think that's it, and we've got that guy there and the employee form. That's all. Yeah, as far as I know. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and look for it. All right, let's go ahead and look for it. We want to find the yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just keep going until we find somebody at the top. It should be at the top, all right, where we declare the object. We just keep going. That's all right. This one is okay. This one is employee DB access. That's fine. That's good. We just want it right there. That's good. That's it. We'll keep going. It's gonna say, we're done. You are done. All right. So we're gonna keep going, and that should only be the only place. Yep. Yep. Are you following with me here? Yeah, I think that's the only place. I'll go ahead and close it. All right. Let's recompile. Right there. This is an email address. Yep. Good. Control S. I hope you're following me now. All right. I mean, I've done a whole bunch of stuff. If you really want to be a good programmer, this is what you need to do. All right. So now if we open this guy, all the buttons will be disabled. Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on just a sec. When we open that guy, we need to disable that button. All right. So display right here. Enable, disable right here. right here. See there? See there? So what needs to happen here, copy. We're gonna copy that guy. We don't want to disable there. We want to disable right where we go in there. Right there. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and disable it at the top. Right there. Alright, let's try that again. Close. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Oh, so here, that's okay, because we did not get logged in, but it was going to close. We're going to say this, just so that we don't get error. If not, it's no again. Is no. Then, and just pop back in here and say employee, like that. That's good. Save. Stop. Try that. What's going on here? Set focus. Oh, got you. So that means we gotta make sure we gotta get focus, because we need to do this first, because we cannot disable. If it's disabled, if the buttons are disabled, then you cannot set focus, you see. Alright, I wasn't even thinking about that. So if the buttons are disabled, you cannot set focus. Alright, so but you can set focus before you disable it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's let's move that guy down here. Right there, that's good. Or as a matter of fact, you know what, and if it's disabled, you cannot set back color either. So yeah, let's do that. I just noticed that. So if it's disabled, then you cannot set color anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the, we're gonna set to the first item menu, and then we color, and then we disable. Yep, that's better. Alright, let's continue. Let's end it. Let's end that, because it already encountered the errors. There you go, see there. So we set this guy, and then we read through coloring it. Now we cannot do anything. Okay, one thing that we need to do here, actually, you know what, this is okay. Alright, so now you see there, log in, log off. See this log off right here? We gotta fix that. Alright, we gotta fix that. This button cannot be viewed because you're not logged in. And also this guy should be logged in. Alright, so we're gonna fix that. Let's go to when we disable the buttons right here. When we disable the button, alright, we also want to say, when we're done, we all want to say command login enable. We want to say command login caption equals login. We also want to disable the profile, me command profile enable false. Alright, and these are the things that you do. You know, as programmer, you gotta think logically going through stuff. Alright, and now I'm gonna copy this guy right here. Copy. Now if it's enable, if you see here, see right here, enable right here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy out, because we're gonna do right here, log out. Alright, and then profile true. See there, and that should be just it. Because if you enable, that means the user is there. Alright, so let's take a look. Close. open. Oh, duh. True. Enable. True. Well, that will always be true. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's continue. I thought we continue. Maybe we didn't. Let's try that again. Continue. There you go. See there? Alright, it's close. Alright, it doesn't mark because remember we put that logic in there. On the close, if it's not null, we want to log out right here. Otherwise, don't do anything. But if we log in, we're gonna log out. Alright? So let's go back again. Nice. Log in. Nothing happened. You know why? We haven't put any logic in that login button. Where's the login button? We don't have one yet. Oh, we never did. Okay, good. Perfect. Well, let's open up the login screen. Let's open up the login screen. Right there. When we entered, we can say if caption, if caption equals log in, then else, and if, and then we'll put a message in here. Do we have any message application? No. So I'm just gonna copy this guy right here, make my typing easier. And then we're gonna say if, and I'm gonna put the not this guy, but I'll show you what I'm doing here. If are you logging out? Like so. And then, and here we want to add the VB information plus yes no. VB yes no. Alright, and then we'll put confirmation here. Oops, confirmation, and then we'll say VB yes. Then we need to close. Yeah, there you go. And then we say it like so. All right. Then we'll say call employee DB access log out me. That's it. All right. Now, if it's logged in, we want to say if it's logged in. Now remember, this guy, when we log in, log out, all right, it's going to call this function, whatever that displays. So we don't have to identify. We don't have to identify the change the caption name. All right, the caption name will be automatically done on the at the bottom logic right here. The caption name. Remember the enable and disable. See, this caption name will look right here. Actually, you know what? We almost ran into the hair scratching. Log in, log out. Okay, and here we got, there you go, log in. All right. So here we're going to say do command open form, and then we just do that. Log in. That's it. Let's see how that works. Did I go too fast? Did I go too fast? Well, let's see. Let's see what we've done here. Like I said, if I went too fast, alright, you can always roll back the video and watch, alright? Obviously, I don't want to go too fast at the same time. You see there? Ooh, good. at the same time, I don't want to go too slow either. Alright, because otherwise the video will be like lengthy. Alright, so let's do that. Look at that. Ooh, hold your horses. Hold your horses. What the heck? Oh, duh. You know what? Wrong caption. Let's do that. This should be command login there. There you go. I forgot command login. See, I told you I went too fast. But hey, we're a good debugger. We're a good debugger. We can just debug anything. Let's try that again. There you go. How about exit? Nothing happened. Let's try again. Nothing happened. You know what? One thing I just noticed. Let me see. When we enable this guy, alright? Oh, okay, their profile. Okay, good. I want to make sure that we got the profile there. Okay, good. Alright, let's try it now. Let's log in. First off, what was my email address? Actually, I can look at the email password list, current password list. No, look at the employee list there. So I'm just gonna grab this email right here. Alright, and I remember this password right here. Okay, so let's do that. Close that out. Let's open it up. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, wrong one. Let's do the main right there. It's there, and we didn't even look at this guy. You know what? Let's validate this guy. Yeah, let's do the validation here. Alright, let's do the validation here, and this guy. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Like I said, I went a little too fast, but that's alright. What we want to do here, we want to go ahead and disable this error message. Label error. Now the error message will be clear, but this password, username and password right here, make it false. We're not gonna worry about them for now, because we're going to send out the message, you see. And let's do this. Instead of me keep typing stuff, I can do this. Let's think. Yeah. So right here, if I cannot find that user or the employee, I can say this, equal SMS, let's space it out, user employee, yeah, employee does not exist. And then I'm just gonna put a line. Actually, that's good enough. We just send out the one message at a time, and then before we do that, I'm going to say me error message caption equals, yeah, we're gonna empty that guy out. I'm thinking out loud here. You know what, let's do this. Like there, and then get rid of this, get rid of that, because right here it's going to happen the same way. And here I'm going to say user name and then password required, like that. That's good enough. We also want to color this guy. You see, let's do that. Let's do full color equals red. How about dark red? Dark red. Good, because we want to validate this guy. Make sure it doesn't. Yeah, make sure it does what you want. Let's try to do a login. You see there? Let's close out. This time when we open, we don't see that little asterisk on the side here. You see that asterisk on the side? That's good. Good. Username, password required. All right. So now, what was I think it was Jack at Gmail. You know what? Let's I'm gonna exit that out. I'm gonna copy that guy again. See that I lost the train of thought. I was doing it, and then other things come up to mind. So this is Jack at email.com. Copy, and then J Panyagon. All right, let's try it again. Log in, and I copy that guy in there. Maybe we need to make this box a little longer. All right, let's do J Panyagon. Something's not right. Hold on here. Let's try. Let's take a look what's going on here. Let's go in there, right here. Something's not right. So we want to detect this guy. We want to detect what's going on there. Did we miss something? So we got an email. Let's see what's not there. We got that. We got that. We got that. That. Oh, yeah. We add this in, and therefore it's empty. All right. So let's do that. Good. 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 You see what I'm saying? This guy is no because we added that just for this video. All right. So we gotta fix that. All right. So stop that. That's an easy fix. Come over here to employee and grab this guy right here, date serial. Copy. And then we just go in here. If you know, we want you to look like a date. We want you to look like a date. All right. So yeah, we add these fields to capture our login logout. That's why. All right. Similarly, we gotta do bottom here as well. That's a save. We don't want that. One thing that I need to do because of this, and I'll do that after we do the login. I'm already a couple steps ahead of you now. I'm gonna close that out. Try it again. Thing. It's Jack at email.com. All right. Now Jack Panyagon. Remember hold on. Did we not? Hold on. Just a second. Let's go to login. I'll close this file. If you close this file, it's going to jump to the login. There you go. So, oh yeah, there you go. This doesn't match. See there? So we got to put a message in there. That's why we don't see message, because I intentionally entered the wrong password. So what we want to do here, see there? So now we can say we're gonna copy that guy, put in here. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Do not match. Or invalid. Yeah, let's do that. Let's call invalid. let's make, you know, we want to make it descriptive. There you go, invalid. So that's good. Now I'm going to enter the right one. It's a J capital P. Remember I changed that. Good. It's a case sensitive. Okay. This is the login. All right. So we want to look at the login. We want to look at the login. Email. Oh, that's a class. My bad. Something's not right with the login. So let's go way here. Login. Oh. Yeah. See there? Duh. No, that's right. Where employee. Oh, right here. You see this? Single quote. You see that single quote? I missed it right here. Alright, that's alright. And it, yeah, up here as well. Alright, like I said, we are good debugger. Alright, so we logged in. Let's log out. Are you sure? Now we log out. We want to close this application. When we log out, we want to close this application. So we already logged out and it did not close, you see. So now let's go back to not there. So now if it's logged out, login, log out, where's my log? Oh, right here. If it's logged out, you see here, we didn't close. And then if it's logged out, we call, I'm gonna copy this guy right here, copy. Yeah, we didn't close, we gotta close the form, Baba. Just like that. Alright, see if that works. So if we close, are you sure? Yep. How come it didn't close? Hold on. Maybe we'll do this. Alright, so yeah, not sure why that is, but that should have been closed. But what we could do is we could do this. Do command close AC form, comma me name. We could do that. I think it. Let me see. Let's see why it did not close. I want to see this. Log out. Are you sure? Yep. Okay. So that should just close it. There. Now let's take a look. Did it update all login logout did not update. Something. Well, maybe it did. Alright, let's look for email address. Maybe it did. I bet you it did. Let's look for Jack at email.com. There you did. But it did not log in. I think that was booger. Remember we had to fix that? Let's try it. Let's try that again. Alright, let's try that again. Remember I showed you this? Let me show you what happened, why it didn't log in. I forgot to put this guy there on the login, so it never update. But we fixed this guy, that's why it captured that date. Alright, so let's take a look now. We should be good now. Alright, mister. So you can't do anything now. And let's do login. Alright, let's do Jack at email.com, J capital P A-N-Y-A-K-O-N-E. Login? Good. How about log out? Are you sure you want? Are you logging out? Yep. Look at that. So that's the login. Alright. Yeah, I did a whole slew, jumping back and forth, but all good stuff. Let me recap. The first thing that we did, alright, besides creating this new thing. First thing that we did, we create this object right here at the global level, meaning you can use this globally. All right, use this globally anywhere on the within the application. All right, and so we had to remove on the employee form here. We remove that guy way on top here. All right, normally we put the stuff on top, the object on top. We remove that from there. All right, we also remove it from the navigation. Remember, the navigation used to have another one right here. All right, well, now we don't require it because we made this booger global, meaning you can access that object anywhere within the application. All right, also because of that is global. Let me show you something here. Because of that is global, you don't pass in the object here. Normally we pass in the object here, the employee object. Remember? Do you remember? So we took that out. All right, and up here, normally we pass in the object to save. All right, well, this object is now global. You don't need to pass it in. All right, similarly, this is as similar as the bottom one. All right, we don't pass in the object. Now, just forewarn, all right, don't use this. Don't use this sporadically. All right, don't make all objects global. You only want to be limited to that. Okay, because otherwise it's not good. All right, I wonder if I can put static in front of here. Static, and you can't. Yeah. Okay. Now in C# we can do that. All right, that means it's just retaining that information. All right, so but anyways, like that will work for the application, and that's what we did. All right, and then we create our logic. All right, we create our logic right here, and in here all we did was just massaging it, making things pretty. All right, we just make sure that, hey, the username is there, the password is there, and then we'll say, hey, is user exist with this email address? If yes, let's match the username against the email address, and similarly we do that password. All right, now this is a case sensitive, which is very good. All right, I'm gonna push this guy down because it got a dent here. Okay, this is a good code block. And if the username and password, if these guys match, these two matches, all right, remember this username must match, and you see this and right here, password must match. If they match, we'll log that person in. All right, and then we'll set the employee to current, and we'll say, hey, go display the information here. You see it here? All right, and that's from the main navigation. If you look at the main navigation, all right, on the very bottom here, display employee right here. See, we took that out. All right, now we don't need it. I'll just keep it there just in case I need to make more stuff. This is just default. All right, so now we say enable, or actually we move the disable right here. Remember, we disable the control. All right, and then we re-enable when they're logged in. All right, one thing that you could do when after you log in, or when you log out, instead of close this stuff, you could do this. Let me see. Yeah, instead of close, you could do this. Let me show you. If you don't want to close the application, you could do this. Alright, take that guy out, say call disable. Before you do that, you do this, employee ID equals to no. Alright, and then we just disable that guy. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. So we can log in, and one thing I noticed here when we log in, let me do something here. Let me close it out. One thing I want to do when we log in, when we open this form, first off, we want to open this form and we want it to jump to username, set password. See there? We just want it to jump to there right away. Then we don't have to, you know, and even and color it, all right, and color it. Let's see, set focus. We're gonna color this guy too. Let's go look at the what color did we use, huh? Let's look at this. What color did we use? I am going to see the light blue. I'll go ahead and copy this guy, light blue. Right here, we'll say me text username back color equals light blue. Me text. This just looks better, you know. It just know we just let the user know that, hey, this is where you at. All right, so now let's close that out. Let's try it again. Open. See how the cursor jumps right there. Then you don't have to put the mouse over there. Now you can go ahead and start typing. All right, so that way you just make things easier, and all form is intuitive. All right, let's go ahead and put the right password in there. Oops. See there? I just tap enter, it goes in. Alright, how about log out? Well, let's see if this one works. Oh, something's not right here. So something's not right on that profile. Right there. Let's take that out. Remember, I thought we got that guy out. Sure, let's close that guy. Alright, let's go check out the profile again. Yeah, let's check that out. I thought we actually we didn't fix this guy. That object, yeah, make sure we take that object out, and view. We also want to let's do this. As a matter of fact, because the object is already there when we log in, I don't think we have to do this. I'm going to comment out these two guys right here. I don't think we have to do that. Oops. Glad we checked this guy. Close. Let's see if that works. Log in. jack@email.com. jbig. And profile. There you go. See what I did there? Because we use this object, employee object globally. You see there? we don't need to identify this guy. See how I commented out? So that's the one thing that is, is useful, is that when you use it globally, you don't have to keep going back to the database, as I mentioned earlier. So now we can just take this guy out and take this bottom one out. And let's make our block look prettier. Pretty. There you go. Save. Just that. Alright, how about log out now? Are you sure you want to log out? Yep. Disable. Oh, it didn't. Yeah. So when we, see this, we gotta clear this guy out too. Alright, let's see where they're at. Let's see, where is that? Oh, right here. So I'm gonna copy that. When we log out right here, we also want to do this. Let's log back in and log out. Log in. Yeah, when you create an application, you want to be third. Oops. Yeah, I just missed that. Oh, J capital P. Yeah, I forgot about that. J capital P ANYAKONE. Oh, duh. See this? COM. No wonder. You see there? Now, if you want to have a logout, for example, if you are the third attempt logging out, you can do that too. Alright. If you want me to log the person out, alright, you let me know. I can log the person out. For example, if they try 3 times, and you can say, hey, you got 1 more try, you got 2 more tries, you got 0 try, you are locked out. You can do that. We can do that. That's easy done. That's easy. Alright, let's try that again. I misspelled there. So yeah, programmer, that's good. Let's see if we log out and that clears the name there. Are you sure? Yep. Perfect. That's it. That's all you need. Log in. Are you sure? J at email.com. Make sure I spell correctly. JPANYAKONE. Hit enter 2 times. Bam. And let's look at the profile. Perfect. We want this guy to come into the middle. Alright. So let's close this guy out. Now when you close out, alright, it also logs you out. And you can come in here. Let's see the list. Well, actually here too. You can see you can see the Jack at. That's good. Alright. Oh, that was equals. That's why. Let's put email at email.com. See there? Look at the logout. Just now. Right, within seconds. Alright. What I was going to look at is not that, the form profile right here. I want to look at something here. I'm looking at auto center. Is there auto center here? Oh, the auto center. Where's my auto center? Oh, duh. Keep going, scroll up. We should have auto center Well, it's got auto center there. Well, anyways, not sure why. But there you have it, mister. We got the login. Jack at email.com. J P A N Y K 1 E. Let's try the right one, right? That first there. Perfect. Good. There you have it, mister. That is your login, logout. Alright? Not into it. Oh, that time it opened up in the middle. Not into it. Logout. Are you sure? Yep. That's it. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.